Today guys, we're going to be going over my top 6 favorite sports cars in GTA Online. We're starting off with the LG Retro Custom, which you could buy for $999,000, but you can actually get it about $95,000 off if you link a social club account to your GTA account, and that will enable you to purchase the regular LG RH8 completely free. But either way, this car is beautiful. It's not the best when it comes to racing in terms of its top speed, but it does handle very, very well. When I was driving around this track, it was sticking to the road the entire time. I never use it in races though, because there's so many other cars that are a whole lot better, but this thing is beautiful and I love driving it around the city. Like I said, it's literally one of my favorite cars in the game and definitely one of my favorite sports cars. Next up is the 8F Drafter, which you could purchase for $718,000, and once again, the top speed is not the best, only 117 miles per hour. Another car I don't really use for racing, but it's so cheap. $718,000 is not hard to come by anymore in GTA Online. Take in, if you haven't done the first dose or last dose missions, you can literally get over $1 million of bonuses from those alone, and that will easily let you purchase and fully upgrade this car. But obviously the reason I love it is because it looks beautiful and it also sounds outstanding and has a bunch of awesome modifications available for it. Next up, we have the brand new 10F widebody. You have to purchase the regular 10F for $1.6 million, spend another $575,000 to upgrade it to the widebody custom version, and it looks so beautiful. We all know we wanted a car like this for a very long time, since Rockstar just didn't release a new R8 for years on end, and we were stuck with the base 9F. We finally got one, and I can't get over how well of a job they did at creating this car. It looks so cool. The front end is super aggressive, and to make things even better, they did release this as a Benny's vehicle, which means it has tons of awesome upgrades. I really wish they did this with more cars, because it would be so awesome to have their base version if you want to buy that, but then if you really want to, you can fully unlock some extreme upgrading potential and bring it to Benny's. It would be sick if we could do that with every car in the game, but I'm good with what we got for right now. Either way, the 10F is freaking awesome. But next, we have the Italian GTO, which you could purchase for $1,965,000 with a whopping 127 mile per hour top speed. This thing is an absolute beast, and before I used to love driving around the Italian RSX, but then I kind of realized they're practically the exact same vehicle, except the RSX is more expensive and the GTO looks a whole lot nicer. And I'm sure a lot of you guys can agree with that as well. It is such a beautiful Ferrari, if not the most beautiful Ferrari we have in GTA Online. And there's so many ways to customize this car, and I swear every single one of them looks beautiful. This build, I decided to just go completely ice white, including the wheels, and I think it looks freaking awesome. Another massive benefit to this vehicle is the fact that it's one of the best sports cars in the game to race with. So not only does it look beautiful, it's fast as hell, it handles like a goat, its performance across the board is amazing, and it is definitely one of my favorite cars in GTA Online, and definitely in the top 3 of my favorite sports cars. Next is going to be the Jaguar RR, which you could purchase for $1,970,000. This thing actually came out in 2021. I can't believe how long ago that was. In just a few short months, it's going to be 2 years this vehicle has been available to us. But either way, it is still awesome, and when the update did come out, it was definitely my favorite vehicle right off the bat, because I'm not gonna lie, a lot of those other tuner vehicles just didn't hit the right spot with me. I felt like they were kind of really shit, to be completely honest, and I'm sure a lot of you guys can agree. But the Jaguar RR hit different, and if you really wanted to, you can unlock a trade price and get it for $1,400,000 and save yourself about $500K. It's a beautiful vehicle, tons of awesome customizations, and its performance is pretty damn great, so if you're looking for a nice starter car to race with, this actually isn't one of the worst options. Next up is going to be the Sentinel Classic wide body. This thing is beautiful. You could purchase the regular classic version for $650,000 and upgrade it to this version for $700,000. It actually has a top speed of 127 miles per hour, but I wouldn't recommend using it in races because it does fishtail a lot. I personally really like to drift around with it, and when it comes to upgrades, you really don't need to put anything on this. If you really wanted to, all you need to do is change the wheels to the deep flake street rims, and that is it. The car will look flawless sitting exactly like that. So you don't even have to put any money into it, and you'll have a beautiful car. But if you did want to put some minor upgrades on it, there is tons to choose from since it is a Benny's vehicle, and it handles pretty well if you're going to use it as a drift car. If you're using it for races, might not be the best option. It came out about 6 months ago, and only recently has it become one of my favorite vehicles in GTA Online. Never really paid attention to it back in the day, but now I freaking love it. Anyways, that is going to wrap the video up. Be sure to comment down below what are your favorite sports cars in GTA Online. But anyways, thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.